I had a crazy experience with some squirrels the other morning. Stay tuned and I'll talk about it. Hi everybody, and welcome back to another video by Pan Society. I'm Cherie, and today I want to talk about squirrels. I know, squirrels. Why squirrels? We all have them. They're a nuisance animal. They're everywhere. But if we look a little bit deeper, there's more to it than that. And who knows, maybe your power animal is a squirrel. The other morning, my husband and I actually have a routine every morning during the weekdays of, during breakfast time. We're up pretty early. Of looking out the front window because there's a lot of action with animals. All the animals that were out all night are going back home and going to sleep, and then the other animals are waking up and getting their day started. We also have a beautiful hawk that tends to do a lot of hunting in that area at that time, and we love watching it. But this particular morning, I'm not sure what was going on or what was happening, but it was like somebody had dumped like bags of squirrels in the front, and they were just scattering everywhere. There had to be more than 20 of them. And then on closer inspection, they were like baby squirrels, like not even fully grown ones. And it was just the craziest scene. They were just all running. But then when you started to watch, they're being playful. They're playing with each other, chasing each other around, chasing each other up trees. I don't know if it was a territory race or whatever. I mean, there just seemed to be a ton of them. So I'm not sure entirely what was going on. But it gave me pause to start thinking about things, because I don't think nature presents us with things without a reasoning behind it or a lesson. So I had to look deeper into this. One of the reasons I really love squirrels is if you look around you, if you're in a wooded area, a park, anywhere that has trees, I would hesitate to guess that a squirrel is probably responsible for it, unless it was city planning and somebody put that there. And that's because when squirrels gather their nuts and seeds and berries and stuff, they bury them in places and they forget. Not all the time, but a lot of the times they forget. And those nuts and seeds and berries grow, and they become beautiful trees and plants and flowers, and they're everywhere. So squirrels contribute a lot to our forests and our woods. So that's one of those things that we can be grateful to them for being so forgetful, or maybe they're doing it on purpose, we don't know. But other attributes that squirrels have are they're courageous. They run up to the tippy tops of these trees and leap from limb to limb, sometimes blindly almost, when either they're running from a predator or they're chasing each other. Also how they dart across the road most of the time, like without like this sense of having to go quicker and get to the other side, because there's something so much more amazing on that side. Squirrels are also very resourceful with all their gathering. So you'll start to notice towards the end of summer that these squirrels are going out there gathering all these nuts and berries and seeds and stuff, and they're stashing them away for the winter, because they know that there's a time coming that there won't be abundance of food. So that's a lesson we should take from them too, is storing up when there's not when there's a possibility of abundance going away. Squirrels are also excellent at self-care. So during the winter, they hibernate, they sleep. I know that's not something we can do, but they also understand that that's a time for them that there's not a lot of activity, so they need to conserve energy. That's something we can take away from and use for ourselves. So maybe not for full season, obviously, but maybe there are times that we know we have a day that we don't need to expend a lot of energy. So what should we do? Rest. Sometimes it's not necessarily sleeping that I'm talking about, but taking that time to focus on something else, or just be and not be so exertive with your energy. Squirrels are also very curious. They're great at solving puzzles. I don't know if you've seen like the amount of contraptions out there that are to keep the squirrels out of your bird feeder, and the thing is, after a while they start to figure them out. It's hilarious watching them fail, but for the most part, that's why there's so many things out there, because the squirrels are so smart that they're just figuring out all these little contraptions to still raid your seeds or your bird feeders. So we could take that from them, that idea of being patient and persistent and chasing that, so that, because they know what's in there, they know it's good, and they're gonna get it no matter what. And then if not, they'll wait for the seeds to be knocked down, and they'll collect the ones on the bottom. So there's lots of attributes that are great about squirrels, actually about every animal out there, even animals that we really kind of dislike on instinct. But if we think about it, everything has a place and a purpose, and squirrels have them for us as well. So for one, hugely grateful for the fact that, you know, because of their forgetfulness with the nuts and the seeds and stuff, we have trees all around us and big forests everywhere. So I have huge gratitude for that. And for me, I think seeing the squirrels the other day is my lesson to, we're gardening here, and in Alabama, this is the section I'm in, we're in 7B. It has been hot. It has been above 90 degrees. Plants are slowing down now. We'll get a little boon maybe, depending on the weather, later on, but a lot of my plants are bolting, so this means that seeds are coming up. So I think seeing all the squirrels is this time telling me, collect those seeds, because I don't know if I'm going to get another chance for growing more this season. Although we tend to typically have a longer growing season and could possibly grow year round, sometimes the weather is just not in our favor, and we do have to store and wait. So I think this is my sign. Collect all those seeds, save them, maybe save them for next year so I don't have to buy new seeds for the next season, and I'll have the ones from the plants that I had this year, which is always a nice thing anyway. Also, I have been dabbling in a lot of things right now, and I think that, you know, the squirrels are saying, hey, be like us. Times are coming that you're going to need to conserve some energy and slow down. So I'm going to take my cue from them, observe them a little more, and see where those attributes fit in my life and apply them. Do you have any experiences out there with squirrels? Is squirrel your power animal, or any other animals out there that have been in your face or very repetitive in your life lately that you might need to pay attention to? Comment down below and let me know. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to comment, share, like, and subscribe, and thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'll see you next time in another pan video.